Good morning, guys. You're watching Psychotic Projects, and this is episode 7 of the Toothpicks 747. And today, we're working on the wing. Before we begin, I do have to say that I found this. This is what I talked about last episode. This is just a little clip. I'm going to put it in front of my camera, and there we go. So yeah, let me take it off real quickly. Okay, so you can see that, so we got macro right here and then wide. Just act like that's not there. It literally just makes it wider so you can last episode I showed you this. It was a fisheye. Yeah, so that's the fisheye right there. So that one's really whack and everything is out of focus. So I don't know if I'll be using that one. I feel like the wide angle is a little bit better. But finally we have the macro. Now everything is supposed to be out of focus, because once you get closer, yeah, there we go. So that's the toothpick right there. There's all the hot glue strands. Oh, there's my fingers. Yeah. So this thing's really good at getting down to the detail, unlike the camera I use. You can see everything. This is so cool. Look at all those strands. What the heck? Oh. Anyways, enough shenanigans. Let me get this wide angle back on here. And let's get back to work. Okay, guys, so just for a quick progress update. We've got this stuck to the table. Alright, so we're really close. We are really close. Look at that. I just had one thing to say, that we will no longer be using these full toothpicks because there's no more room. So like right here, there's no more room for the rest of these toothpicks. So we're going to start cutting them down from here on out. So that's where we're at. I don't know. I just felt like that was something fun to say. I don't know. Okay, sorry. So this right here is bendy. So I'm just going to glue this little space together so it doesn't do that anymore. And I think that's it. So let's get back to work. Ladies and gentlemen, I just dropped my glue gun. Okay, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we have two wings. Now the last thing we have to do is we have to add the winglet. Like I've been saying, I just found out that's what it's called. It's called a winglet. It's the little thing right here. Oh goodness sakes. Yep, just like that. That's gonna be really easy. Because literally the longest one is gonna be this bottom one. It's as long as that. It's less than that long. So that'll be really easy. Anyways, so this is the wing I just completed. And let me tell you, that was so difficult. Look at how small that is. That was really difficult. And then up here, that was also really difficult. It's just kind of like a gluey mess. So, yeah, so that's all we have to do right now is we just have to do the winglets. We will get on to something else. And I'm not going to say what it is because it's a secret for the next 2 minutes. Anyways, let's get working on those winglets. Alright, so here's what's happening right now. So we're making the winglets, and I was planning on like measuring all of these and then just like putting them all together to make a winglet. But apparently I already did that like a few episodes, or I don't know when I did that, but apparently I did it a while ago. So I guess that saves some work. Okay, so something really weird has been happening. I guess my phone storage was too full from making all these wonderful videos. Anyways, so I have all these measured out. This is 3/4 and this is 1 3/4. So what I need to do is I need to use the calculator on my phone because I don't have a calculator with me. It's downstairs. I'm going to use the calculator on my phone, and I'm just going to make these the right size. So I will be back with you shortly. Okay. Okay, so it took a while. but I got it to work. We got this wonderful little drawing right there, and that showed us how long everything needs to be. And then after a lot of calculations, that is what the winglet is going to look like. And it should be just like that, pretty much. So now we just have to make one of those, and it'll be really easy because literally it's just a ton of those. So that's what we're up to. Anyways, let's get onto that, and we need to make 2 of these. Luckily, I can just flip them, so we should be good. Anyways, let's get to work. Okay, guys, so during this time lapse, I wanted to tell a quick story. Sorry about the lighting, but I was doing a filming project in my kitchen for Spanish, so I just had to kind of use my room lights. Anyways, so for the story, I just wanted to talk to you about the lens that I lost. I think it's a funny story. Actually, it's a cool story. Anyways, so my friends were coming over one day, and they were like, we should play on the PlayStation for a while. And I was like, I don't want to do that for 4 hours because my brain will melt. So I charged up my Volcano battery, and I have a thing that basically makes it charge faster than the usual thing that Red Cat Racing would give me. So instead of taking like 3 hours, it took 1 hour to charge. And so it finally charged, and we took it outside, and basically our next door neighbors, it's a lot, and so it's really fun to take it on there, but I saw that they started to flatten it out, so they're gonna start building on it. So I was like, okay, I gotta get my Volcano on there one more time. So I took it out there with my friends, and I was like, you know what, I gotta get a slow motion of the Volcano. So we took the tripod out there, and I brought my lens, and it was really cool. So here's some of the videos I took. Look at that beautiful wall. I put the camera in this position for a purpose. But before that, look at the wings. We got the winglet, and we got the second wing, and it's looking awesome. Yeah. So those aren't finished. So basically, I think what we have to do is we have to add the engine, which will go somewhere. Oh, there's 2 engines per wing. Well, that's cool. Anyways, we have to add the engines. If you look really closely, you can't see it. Okay. Oh, wait. Right there. Okay, you see that thing right there? So that's something that comes out of the wing. Let's see, the back of the wing. So the back of the wing is right here, so it's like something that comes out right here at a diagonal. It helps with like wind or something like that. I'm not exactly sure. Anyways, so we just have to add those, and my camera's really out of focus. Okay, there we go. But the next thing I want to talk about is a crazy idea I had, okay? So this is the body, right? And I put the seats in there on purpose. Like, we're going to do the fuselage, okay? So we're going to do the outside, but what I want to do is I basically want to make it so you can slide the top portion of the fuselage off and you can see the seats. And so the way I'm going to have it slide is, okay, so this is the back view of the plane, right? You see the back of the seats. Now, if my editing skills are on point, then you will see a picture I drew. Okay, so we have this right here. I just did this on like my computer because I'm terrible at art, so I just did this because I'm halfway decent at this. Anyways, so this is the bottom layer, as usual, and this is the seat. But then right here, that's the important stuff. So the green right here is a fuselage. So basically what you'd see from the outside is you'd see this, but the difference is that the orange isn't connected. So we have the green is all connected and it's like this, and then we have the orange right here. Now the purpose of the orange is to make sure that the green doesn't go up or down or side. So it just blocks it from going any direction besides forward or back. We're going to get started, and what we're going to do is we're going to remove the seats so that we can put this and these in. And then we'll put the seats back in. And then I think that's it. We'll just put another chair right here. See, look, I can't draw, guys. Okay. See, I can't draw. Yeah, so we'd put another row of chair right there and then right there, except there'd be space, but I can't draw. Right, so we have taken all these chairs off of the main plate or level or whatever it's called, and now there are legs all over the table. I don't want to say that ever again. I'm so sorry. Anyways, gosh, okay, so the next thing we have to do is we have to add the rails to this so that we can put the cover on. And I think the one thing we have to make sure of is that we don't put the rails right here, because then it'll bend it when it comes onto here. So some way we'll have to figure out a way to lock this on here so that it doesn't move forward or backward, because we have the rail so it doesn't go up and down, but we need to make sure that it doesn't go forward or backward. So we'll think of how to do that somehow, but I don't think we can work on the rails because I think that's all we have time for. So thank you for watching. This has been Psychotic Projects. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you later.